shakalaka. Ayo. Hold on. This one here. Yeah, there you go. Hi, shakalaka. Uh-oh, ayo. Something else. Hold on. Where is that? Hold on, I'm hearing music from somewhere I probably shouldn't, so let me find out what that is. Oh, here it is. There we go. One of the, there we go. Hey, good morning from Idaho. How you, Kelly? Let me start from the top here. Hey, how's it, Chakalaka? Hey, Madori. Brandon, up earlier. Ooh, hola, Andy. How you, brother? Hey, there you go. Good, but your voice volume is low. Okay, voice volume is low. Hold on. That might have been, let's let things propagate small kind before we get into it. Hey, mahalo, Andy. Reds, not even up yet. that's Camuelo's cow. Hey, Black Shirt Day, yeah. We're thinking about calling this show the Morning Twitch. I'll explain that in a sec. Hey, good morning. How's it, Andy? Hey, Kevin, how you, brother? On the Twitch side, really appreciate all the people who went to Twitch. Gil Sato, what's up, Andy? Yeah, we're rehearsing the Morning Twitch. Again, I'll explain that a little later. Michael, how are you? Aloha from North Carolina. Ooh, Andy, hey, from Kapahulu boy. How are you, Kapahulu boy? Miles, whoo, thank goodness I get some midday hamajang time. Yeah, that's and again, this is a morning Twitch rehearsal. Black Shirt Day again, yes, and I'm not really working on anything. What I'm doing is rehearsing the morning Twitch, and again, oh, nah, sound good, Andy. Yeah, there was you were here. The low volume someone was hearing on my voice was coming from a website that I forgot to turn the sound down. Oh, wow, loud. Ooh, you running earlier? Yeah, it's 7 o'clock in the morning here in Hawaii. I'm drinking coffee. And again, I'm rehearsing this thing I'm thinking of introducing called the Morning Twitch. Again, explanation here in a little bit. How's it from Portland? Hi, Linda. I hope things are okay in your area, if you know what I mean. Hey, good morning. How you, Wild Willie? Yeah, in the morning, yes. Brendan, that's from Camuela, man. Before coffee, who knows what will happen? Yeah, you know, I quit coffee for a long time, Rachel, and then now I'm back again. Oh, I just realized I'm wearing an HD shirt. Yeah, this used to stand for Harley Davidson, and now that I'm a streamer, it stands for high definition. Because I broadcast in 1440, which I guess is high. Okay, hey, Kavika, how you, brother? Aloha, there we go. Hey, and there's Keith from Florida. Hey, oh, now I want coffee. Shakalaka, that's how it is, like when somebody yawn, yeah? You gotta yawn. I'm about to have lunch in Boston. Oh, well, there you go, medium. And that's part of the reason I'm doing it at 7 here, because across the country it's more palatable, right? When we do the Daily Pigeon show at 3:30 Hawaii time, you know, right? For you, time to sleep. HD shirt? Yeah, I know. It stands for high definition. Camuela, man. When I was riding every weekend was Harley Davidson. I have all kinds of shirts. I got Indians and Triumph and all kinds, but you know. Anyway, hey, Linda, how is the smoke today? Oof, wow. There's a lot of people on this channel. You ask that question and you might get a different answer than you expect. Aloha, Andy from Dry Fork, Virginia. Hi, Yvonne. How you? Still clearing my morning voice. It's 5 after 7 here in Hawaii, or for everyone else, 5 after the hour, after the top of the hour. Hey, pokoleti. Oh, what? Yeah, pokoleti. I don't know how to say that. Terry, oh, there you go. Oh, you're on the Twitch side. Hey, good morning. Para Andy, HD shirt, Harley Davidson, HD heavy duty, no, high definition, Uncle Black. Because we're broadcasting in 1440, which people say you shouldn't do, but I haven't had any problem. And when we do the videos, people really like it, you know, because it's slightly higher resolution. So when you're watching on YouTube, you click the little gear, you can watch it at a higher res. Huh? Woo, hot dog. Hey, lurking from Kahului. Oh, thank you, James, coming in. Hey, is that Kona coffee? No, it's just regular coffee, you know, whatever. Morning aloha to all coffee and lots of it. Look at the big cup. John Stanton, no video or just sound chat? I don't understand what you're asking, John. Could you be more specific? In other words, are you watching on Twitch and there's no video? Because I can go to Twitch and I see the video right there. So there is video and there is sound. If you're having an issue, I don't know what to say. I can't deal with your individual situation, but there we go. Oh, hey. Aloha kakahi aka from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Akim Kalihi, Democrat Street. Oh, really? Had Republican and Democrat Street. Remember that? Yeah, I lived right over there for a short period of time. It's all industrial area. I guess it was back then too, yeah. Hey. Aloha from Seattle. How are you, Rhonda? Hey, Reggie Johnson. Thanks, we are for all our avatars. Aloha from Indianapolis. Yeah, there you go. I worked there when I was a road monster. Hey, Beno. Hey, Ha'u'u. Hey, how's it? Beno Ha'u'u. How are you, brother? Hey, and there's the K. Oh, that's a Hamajang regular right there. The K means, you know, we call it the wellness check. You know, people just hit that, boom, because they don't like type or whatever, right? So I told them, yeah, just hit the K. You know, like when people send you a long text. I mean, you send people a long text and they answer with K. So we went and embrace them. That's right. Finally getting better. Looking forward to the rain. Oh, that would be nice, Linda. The rain. Wash it out. Like itsy bitsy spider, right? Down comes the rain and wash the smoky out. Oh, hey, aloha from Smoky Burbank. Oh my goodness, you guys, on the West Coast. Hurricanes on one side, fires on the other. Yeah. Okay. Still smoky in Seattle. Ooh, nice Filipino song. Ah. It sounds like in the background, this is Lono. He donated a bunch of copyright-free music that I can use, so I can have a Hawaiian, local kind of feel in the background, without doing, elevator music because it's a licensing issue. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at this point, right? And there's Mark with the K. How's it? Minnesota in the hale. Ooh. Oh. Pokole tea. Oh, I get it. Okay. Pokole tea. Yeah. Thank you for the phonetic spelling. I can use that. Hey, love it. Morning show plus evening show. I'm getting to see you more and more than my wife. No, you know what, Uncle Black? I guess this would be a good time to explain what I'm doing here. Hey, how's it, Bill? Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to catch everybody. Ooh, on every day now. Well, you know what, Lonnie? I have been on every day for about 140 days on the Daily Pigeon Live that we do at 3:30 Hawaii time, p.m. Again, I think it's got to be close to 140 shows. I don't really count. Yeah, it's it's 7:07 in Hawaii, right? Here, look, see here, reload if no video. Yeah, gang. And so I'm doing that. But what this is, coming in loud and clear on YouTube, sound seems more clear on this channel. All right, yeah. But what's happening is, oh good, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Mahalo, you guys. Andy, love the split screen on interviews. Wow, big time. Yeah. In fact, today on the Daily Pigeon Live, I'll be talking to actor Branscombe Richmond. Years ago, he was in a TV series called Renegade with Lorenzo Lamas. He played Sonny Six Killer. He was in Marlboro, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, and too many. He's in 3 films now coming up, plus he's producing movies. And he's on Maui, so we're gonna talk to him there. Ooh, when you're coming back to Seattle, probably not, Lonnie. The stand-up comedy is pretty much over for me, okay? I'm concentrating on being an online streamer now, doing this. So here's what's up and why I'm on so early, everybody. Okay. Again, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Okay. Now on Twitch, it's different than the other platforms in that you attain levels, right? The first one is like a regular streamer, right? You don't get anything. You can't offer your viewers anything. The second one is what they call affiliate. Now, when you're an affiliate, you get a small taste of the advertising revenue, but you can have custom, what they call emotes, which everyone else calls emojis, right? And you can offer those to your viewers, right? And the next level is what they call partner. And when you're a partner, you get more of everything, right? But I attained the affiliate status thanks to the Hamajang gang going there, and like you see the people on Twitch right here, right? Yeah, look, see here, my Twitch is not working, no video, no audio. Again, John, I'm looking at Twitch right now on my screen, and I see it, and it's working fine. In fact, I see you on the bottom, so you have to kind of work that out yourself by either refreshing it or something, but it doesn't look like it's on my end, so sorry, bro. I wish I could be of more help, okay? But anyway, on Twitch, one of the requirements to get to affiliate status is you can't multi-stream into the platform. I know. So in other words, I can go into Twitch by itself, record what I do there, and then 24 hours later make it available on other platforms. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing, and that's part of what this rehearsal is doing YouTube and Facebook with Daily Pigeon shows and multicast on those, okay? But then on Twitch, do a morning show called Morning Twitch that I'm just on Twitch. You catch? I know. So that would happen at 7 like this, and I said, do I feel like getting up this early and doing it? In fact, you can see the the sun starting to come through this curtain here because the sun's coming up from that side, right? Which I think looks cool, by the way. But anyway, so what will we do on the morning Twitch, right? Well, kind of like the Daily Pigeon will let it evolve, right? But I would like to put an emphasis on streaming, okay? And what I mean by that is I believe more and more people will be doing things on Zoom, on Skype, teaching remotely, or working remotely, or talking to their families remotely, and this sort of thing. So I'm thinking about making the morning Twitch, like I'm looking for a name like streaming tech for the rest of us, right? Because believe me, I am no means an expert on everything, but I have started from, hey, is this on? Nah, look, right, hey, wow, I'm online. Oh, and then the comments start, hey, well, how do I answer this? To pretty much being able to do it. And I've improved it a little and a little and a little every day for the last 140 days. And, you know, I'm kind of, what's the word? Not impulsive, but you know where you lock onto something. Too early, I'm lost on the word. I obsess on things. Andy, can you soften the music? Oh yeah, can. Sorry. Is that better, Lonnie? You know, it's weird. Every time I turn on the thing, things are a little bit different. Okay. Let me know if that's, Lonnie, let me know if that's better, okay. Oh, broadcast all over the world. Yeah, we are broadcasting all over the world. You know, and, oh, yeah, there we go. The music is a little too loud. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys should say that right in the beginning, because I don't know. Sometimes I change levels, and you know, everyone knows I don't hear that well, so my level is little different than what you hear. In fact, I have an amplifier just for my earphones, so I can, okay. Let's say music much better. Okay, thank you. Hey, what's up, Why Night Boy? Yeah, how you, Tyrone? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Oh, sound volume is great. Yeah, music better, Andy. Okay, thank you. Love the slack key though. Yeah, well, you know, every once in a while we can bring them up when you like hear that. Plus we have a video. We have videos. We've been speaking of that. Kamuela man who shoots a lot of video on the Big Island, because I'm locked down, right? I'm not supposed to leave the house. So he's been sending me videos, and I usually edit those into stuff. But we've been really having trouble with different technical stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Uncle Black. Yeah, I love it too. And again, I have license to it, right? So I don't have to worry about copyright strikes. I'm also supplementing my coffee with some orange juice. I love pure orange juice. You know, the good one. Okay. So anyway, part of what I'm doing today is, do I feel like getting up at 6 in the morning and preparing for this show? Okay. The second thing is the idea of talking, you know, streaming tech for the rest of us interesting to anybody? Now, like the Daily Pigeon, if we go off into other subjects, yeah, that's cool. But my idea is, for instance, you know, how do you talk on camera? What about lighting? What kind of cameras do you use? Can you know, what is the least I can spend to get into it? How can I improve my Zoom call, right? And you know, what kind of microphones am I using? And you know, different things like that. So that's where I want to go with the morning twitch, right? What is this, Lonnie? Ooh. Stay with Mark on Mercer Island, huh? Or me when they get the condo. Oh, don't. Looks like a private conversation. Hey, John, did you get your issues straightened out? Huh? You know, worried about you a little bit there, because I know how frustrating that is. What? You know, but John's on YouTube now. I don't know. Did you move over? Were you on Twitch to begin with? I forget. I'm having guava juice with breakfast. Oh, that's good. Wish I had guava juice. Let's say, oh no, yeah. Oh no, there you go. Okay, Gangi, what do I search for on Twitch to see Andy? Just go to Twitch, and there's a little search bar up there, and you just put Andy Bumatai, right? It's spelled, wait, where's my thing? It's spelled like this, right? And if you put that in the search bar, I should come up, and then the instead of it's a follow button. I think it's the heart or something. If you can do that, because what's going to happen soon. See, I applied for affiliate status on Twitch, okay, and they're reviewing something. I don't know what it is. So that might take a couple weeks, right? As much as. So as soon as that's approved, then I'm going in on there, and I won't be on the other two platforms. So only the people who join now will get those notifications. Now, of course, when I go on the other platforms, I'll be going, hey, if you want to check out the morning Twitch, you have to kind of go here because that has to be exclusive. I wish it wasn't that way, but that's what it is, and we invested, a lot of time, the Hamajang gang did, into going over there and checking it out. But here's the thing, and again, this might be my, quixotic nature, but the platform Twitch, I believe, is wide open for, I'm hesitating because I don't want to say people my age, right? Because right now Twitch is mostly like gamers, from 11 to 25 years old, maybe a little older, but that's primarily where they are. But they started a section called Just Chatting, okay? Right. So, that gaming is dropping in their numbers, and chatting is starting to take off, and it's hard to get noticed on Twitch because the way they do things, it's only about how many are watching and how many are following. And so if you get small kind, you on the bottom, and the monsters up here on the top, and that's who they promote, only on the top, right? But we're down here and slowly climbing, right? So if we can get to the top, we can own Twitch. In fact, I thought, for a while about calling the channel on Twitch Old Dogs New Tricks, right? But that's part of what I want to talk about, because it's an online world now, and until they, get the vaccine and they figure out how we can all go kind of back to normal, I think people will be doing online things, right? And it's like, my mother-in-law, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? Or, or just regular, people who have a YouTube channel and then start wondering, how the heck can I go live? Went on Twitch, can't find you. Tyrone, when you go to Twitch, right, there's a search bar right in the middle of the page. If you go to twitch.tv, and then it comes up here, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, wait, hold on. Twitch.tv. Okay. Hold on. Right? Okay. This is what it looks like. Here. You see this right here? Okay, this is twitch.tv, right? Now you see right here in the begin, you see right here right there. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, move out of the way, you bugger. Okay. Right here, you see that search bar right there? Search. That's right in the middle, right? You see it right there? Search, right? If you type right there, if you type Andy Bumatai, right? And you hit search, you see? Then this comes up right there. Bam. Then you click that. Okay. Once you click that, oops, sorry, I gotta click them over here. Once you click that, then you see this, right? Now this is my channel. Of course, it's the channel showing the channel. But down here, then, right? See, it says it's 12 people watching, and see that follow right there? That purple button right here, you hit that and you follow. Okay, now let me get out of here because that looks too weird, right? So you catch, right? Tyrone, I hope that's helpful right there. You're going to overwhelm Twitch with the Aloha Ame, Andy. Well, that's the idea. Susan. And not only is it the Aloha Army, right? It's the Hamajang Gang, right? And with our average age, there isn't that much on Twitch where people, I mean, I'll be 67 in December, right? And many people are a little younger and a little older than me that watch my channel. I know because I look at Antilytics, right? And her husband, Algorithm. So I know, right? But again, and there are filters there. So so if trolls try to join and say evil things, I can filter out certain words, and you know which ones I'm talking about, right? So anyway, this is my thinking. Again, I'm just, I'm always like, out there and trying to figure out how to best do this, right? Find 14-year-old techie and pay him or her with food. Lonnie, 14-year-old techies, right? Everyone does that. I don't know what it is about old people thinking all the young people know. No, the young people don't all know. They certainly grew up. They're better at phones. They're better at Snapchat. They're better at TikTok. But on Twitch, what they don't understand, right? They might know how to do it, and so do I. But what they don't know how to do is to be respectful, think more about the audience than they do about themselves, and they certainly don't have the life experience to understand what somebody who's closer to my age, is looking for. You see what I'm saying? So, it's funny how so many people, it's always their default things. Oh, find a 12-year-old, he can help you do it or whatever. Yes, they might be better at certain things, but guess what? You can be good at something, but not understand the overall picture, if that makes sense, right? Oh, look, see, Miles, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Well, and you know what, Miles, I understand how you can appreciate that because you teach music. And, that's like saying, oh, anybody, I know all the notes, I know how to read music, I know how to finger the thing, but when you play it, it is that inner emotion coming out. I hope I'm not getting too metaphysical about this, but when we start the Daily Pigeon, we say we practice aloha here. We concentrate on what brings us together, not what separates us, right? And on the Daily Pigeon, what's this? They make your on streaming, call it old folks. A lot of, Uncle Black, you and I, we're all right with that. We old and we proud. We made it, plenty of people never. But there are people, they don't like to be called old. I don't care how old they are, and that's an American thing because America, in America, being old to a lot of young people is like being handicapped. They look at it the same way. They don't go, wow, brother, he's old. He is to be revered. He is to be, she is to be honored because of, the life experience they've had. Well, in America, it's like, what, you old? Nah. Look at you, the way you sit down. Oh, you old. They make fun of you, There are countries you walk up to a line and you old everybody in line. Oh, hey, auntie, go in the front, Don't worry. But because you earned it, right? And that's kind of a little bit of what I want to bring to the daily, the morning Twitch. This is us guys learning the tech in a way where young people don't go, what? Hey, well, you don't know how to change your resolution. Well, come on. on, bro. Everybody know how to change resolution. Go to the gear, click them, boom. Now you go on 720 because, you get phone. 1440 gonna choke like that. Okay, I'm tired talk to you already. And you're like, what happened? Right? For, yeah. Yeah, see here, very cultural. Yeah, it's an American every person for themself mentality. And I get it, you remember Gordon Gekko, greed is good. We're, crushing it and, and making it and, not sleeping and just working constantly to make it. And the definition of make it, what is that, right? Get a big house, get a big, a nice car and, get all these kind of fancy watch and all this kind of stuff. But, yeah, what about how kind are you to others? What about inner peace? What about talking to your kids? There are guys I know that get choke money, but the kids don't like them. They don't talk to them, or they completely miss their kids' upbringing, right? And then they go, well, where were you? I was trying to make money so you could go to that great school you went to. You know what? I'd rather go public school and you and I throw the football, Dad. Oh, I never know, that kind of. So, again, I might be reading way too much into it, and it's early, and, that's how I am in the morning. Andy, from one oldie to another, I send you one package. Go to the post office and pick it up. Yeah, I haven't been going to the post office. I do that maybe once a week now, only because, my daughter begs me not to leave the house. So I will check it out, Lauren. But you know what, you guys, please don't send me things. You know what I mean? Just watch. I appreciate it. I mean, it's nice when you do that kind, but I don't know what to do with it. Like, like Taz, he sends me these Funko Pop things, right? I don't know, how come my camera not, and I don't know what to do with them, I mean, it's cool. You see, it's got a little microphone. I guess it's supposed to be me, but maybe when you make these hard for make the hair gray, huh? But, I keep them and I go, yeah, but, I don't want to, put it on the set. And if I put everything people send me, it would look like a thrift store back there, Yeah. Is anybody on the Twitch app not browser? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't do things on my phone, because not only is it hard for me to see on the phone, right, without my glasses. And these glasses are designed to see, maybe, 3.5 feet away. So, even when close, I got to put on my, that's why I always get this, boom. So, if I want to really see the detail on my watch, I can't do it like this. I have to go like that, right? But again, you do that for young people, they think it's funny. What? You gotta use a magnifying glass for see small kind. You old. I'm going, bro. When you get my age, you do what you have to do, right? And I don't think there's any shame. Look, say, hey, well, here's Norman right there. Andy, the audio is now out of sync with the video on Twitch. When I watch the reruns, I noticed that. Let me look into that, Kevin. I don't know if that has to do with the restream, or maybe there's a setting on Twitch where you can adjust that. Again, I'm new there, and that's why I'm doing this, so we can figure it out. But hey, I appreciate that. I'll look into that, Kevin. I'm sorry. And there's nothing you can do while you're broadcasting. You can't go change it in the settings. And I mean, I guess I could try. Let me see. Hold on. You know what? I don't want to, because I'll go down a rabbit hole of check this, check that, Okay. Hey, I'm on the Twitch app on the phone. I'm on the app. Oh, look at this. Hey, they call me Mellow Yellow. Quite rightly. Yes. Electrical banana. Going to be the very next craze. Electrical banana. Okay, I'm on both. Is everyone on Twitch experiencing, that kung fu effect? So, you think your white crane style is better than my drunken monkey? you know. Oh. Andy, I send you the auction item, but auction no more. Just give them to some keiki like that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Thank you, Lauren. I'll check it out. 19 viewers and 83 followers on Twitch. Wow, that's plenty for Twitch. Yeah. The goal on Twitch is an average of 75 people watching. That's how you get to the next level. What they call partner. When you get to partner, then I can do all kinds of stuff. But like you look at 19 viewers, what we have. Oh, right now I'm seeing 21. You know how that's plenty. On Twitch. A lot of guys, the streamers, they get 3-4 people on average. To make affiliate status, they want you to have an average of 3 viewers. 3. And right now we get like 20 or something, right? And Andy, right now your lips match with your voice. Okay, so it might be an individual, like when somebody else is watching it, maybe because of their bandwidth or whatever. I appreciate that, Wild Willie. Thank you. Stop it? Stop what? Stop it, Andy. Stop what? Norman, you gotta be specific. Stop it. What? My head? No. Oh yeah, the latency setting. I remember you did that before. I changed it once, but like Wild Willie isn't having a problem. Okay. Ooh, I still watch All of the Ohana, my favorite. All right. Hey Tyrone, were you able to do the Twitch thing? Did the right? Hey, here's Aloha Smitty. Hey, look, I think that's Habut Baby, Yeah, I'm not sure, but that maybe, remember Habut Baby? Yeah, but I think I still have Habut Baby someplace. Hold on, let me see. Ooh, right here. Bang. I think that is Habut Baby, look. Well, the hair is different, but because Aloha Smitty sent me a Habut Baby. Yeah. Okay. In fact, let's try to go to this screen here. Oops. Not that screen. This screen. This is Ron. The Twitch latency is so slight that it's almost undetectable. Yes, some people, it seems to be worse than for them than it is for others. So they might be. It might have to do with their internet connection or whatever. I don't seem to see it, Okay. I joined the stream from my phone and the audio is in sync, so it's probably a local browser choking. Yeah, something like that, right? Okay. Roll up the window. Yeah, I know. you heard that, huh? Right. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Is it this one here? Let me see here. Resume. Where's the sound on this thing? Hold on. Try to roll up the window. Okay, there. Okay. So we do this on the Daily Pigeon where we still chat, right? But we drive around the Big Island and you can see the chat still on the left, on the right of your screen, right? It's my left over here, but But if you're looking at the screen, it's the right. Oh, oh, Twitch is good from my phone. Oh, that's good. See, we got to learn how to do this. Audio is in sync on your Facebook page. Yeah, it is. By the way, Tyrone, you didn't answer my question. Were you able to go to Twitch and find that search button? And I'm not picking on you. I'm just interested to see how hard it is for people to do that. Because over the next few weeks, I'm going to be saying, oh, just go there and go to the search bar. But if you have trouble finding it, I'm sure you're not alone, right? That's my point. In sync on Facebook from Canada. Yeah, Facebook and YouTube are pretty good. This is kind of a Twitch issue, and we're emphasizing on Twitch because, again, what we're doing here today is a rehearsal of morning Twitch, which I had to download the app on my phone and follow you. Oh, okay. Mahalo, Tyrone. Okay, so you're doing it on your phone. I get it. Oh, brother Andy, you looking good, and you still crack me up inside. Good to see you live. Oh, mahalo, Gerald. Gerard. Yeah, Gerard. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm a Jan Gang. Gotta go start answering phones and help the public get medical. Hey, right on. Wow, Willie, thank you. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll see you at Tree Turtles on the Daily Pigeon Show. Thanks for joining the Morning Twitch. Ooh, Morning Twitch to scratch the morning itch. Hey, that's not bad. Morning Twitch to scratch the, maybe I can say to scratch the technical itch. Morning Twitch for the technical itch. Huh? You see how it works? Yeah, okay. Aloha. Oh, now I can see you on Twitch. Oh, great. Try watch on Twitch, small kind, Tyrone, and let me know if it's, better or worse than watching on Facebook. Oh, this is the fiddler on Twitch. Oh, boring pilot. Oh, what? You used to work Hollywood. Oh, on this circle, I gotta be more like this. I don't know. But I like the tiki, Hey, right on. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Oh, wait. I never clickenized you good enough. Scratch your itch on the oh man, that's cool. Scratch your itch on the morning Twitch. Yeah, I'm trying to promote the technical aspects of it, and maybe that's not where we go with it, right? Andy, see you later, Hammer Jan Gang. Okay, Uncle, you gotta go work. I appreciate it. Thanks, for showing face. Appreciate it. I keep Twitch open on mute and stay type on YouTube because I like YouTube chat the best. Yeah, and it's congealed, right? So you can still see everything. Ooh, I like the Twitch side. Good. All right on, Norman. Yeah, I noticed you're there a lot. I'm texting on Twitch, but watching you with YouTube. Oh, that's interesting. Well, you know what, Stephen? That won't be possible once the morning Twitch is Twitch exclusively. Okay, whenever they do that, the email I got, usually it takes like 3 days, and what it's about, you have to fill out this application and give them tax information, because when you reach affiliate, you get a piece of the ad revenue. I mean, it's spit 2 cents every time one of those things run, but by law, they have to tax you for that. I know. But so that's the hang up, right? And it should take 3 days, but I got an email. We're still reviewing. Please give us 3 weeks. I'm going, uh-oh. What does that mean? But I like it because then we can try to work out morning Twitch and see if the whole idea of the show works for people, right? Still get lag on the audio. Oh man, haha, opposite of me, Steven. Yep, that's it. Twitch app stops the background on YouTube app. Okay, see you at Fort Turtles. Gotta go. He gotta come. Well, man gotta feed his cow. Yeah, I know how that is. But anyway, you guys, in general, how do you feel about this whole, streaming tech for the rest of us idea? And the idea that I want to add to that is that I can bring guests in on Skype, right? So if I have somebody, like I have a friend who's very good at sound, right? I could bring her in and she could talk about, the best way to use a microphone regardless of how it is. Because a lot of people, they use a microphone. I don't know if you can see my mic right here, right? You see this thing here? I do my best to hide it because that whole microphone sticking over here thing doesn't appeal to me. But a lot of times people will use a microphone and they don't know really how to use it. Like they'll get too close like this, right? And even though, you can hear them, it messes up. That's what they call peaking, right? So it distorts. Or a lot of people will be too far from it. So when they talk like this, you see how the sound quality changes, right? So the optimum distance from certain types of mics is, oddly enough, a shaka, right? That's the perfect distance. So you can kind of split the difference. So you see, so it feels warmer, than being out here like this, right? See how this has a different sound, and this is too much, and this is just right. I'm a nerd, so I like all the tech stuff. Oh, right on, aloha Smitty. Okay. You scared me. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Oh, I like whatever you like do. You can educate tech side like you're planning. Like you're planning. Oh, gee, Norman. What do you mean like you're planning? Yeah, well, like you're planning. Oh, I get it. As if, yeah. I get it. You can educate. Well, here's the thing, Norman. I mean, what I'm hoping to do is create something where if someone says, hey, what kind of camera you get? Or what's the best camera? Or can I use my phone as a camera? I can say, hey, gang, anybody there? What kind of cameras do you use when you Zoom? Is it just the laptop camera, or did you buy a webcam? And what kind of lighting? And then include people who are doing it, and then bring in people who know a little bit about it, and that way it doesn't have to be celebrities. Because I've done, I guess, 26 interviews now on the Daily Pigeon side, and it's all, mostly like yesterday we did Konishiki, the Sumotori, his name is Saliva'a, right? But he's from Nanakuli, but we talked to him. He's an international celebrity, right? Branscombe is. We talked to Jerry Lopez. We talked to Melvin Lead, these kind of celebrity types. But on the morning Twitch, I'd like to say, here's Beth Perry. Nobody knows who Beth Perry is, but she has done sound for some huge concerts, and we'll have an idea of how regular people can use a microphone. You catch, and I can bring her in on Skype, right? Or anyone here, I'm serious. Like, hey, Ron, right? If Ron was good at, whatever, right? And he goes, I'm using this setup, that I bring him in, and I go, so what are you doing? He goes, well, bro, I work with my job and I got to do this. So this is what I'm doing. and that may be helpful to other people. Again, that's what I like about calling it tech for the rest of us, because a lot of times you watch these channels. I do it a lot, right? I'm trying to learn something. I'm like, brah, either they're really boring. What you do is you take the mouse and then you go to the configuration thing. Now what you do is you hit settings, and then what you do is you click on settings when you get your audio settings, and when you get your audio settings, then you click on refresh. When you hit refresh, you're like, oh, right? Yeah, I want someone to talk about set up Zoom to teach music lessons. You see, that's perfect right there, Miles, right? So we say, are you doing that? Or I find someone who's doing that, right? And then I bring them in, right? By the way, Miles, I'm using Skype primarily, but I do use Zoom, and the quality and the just the overall quality is so much better on Skype, right? And with Zoom, sometimes when I'm talking to people, when they talk, I get cut off, and when I talk, they get cut off, right? Because it's trying to jump. For some reason, you can both talk over each other. So we could look into that. And now you can bring in multiple guests on Skype. Yeah, on Skype. Yes, we tried that yesterday, right? We brought people in. Hey, aloha, holy boy. Yeah, look at this here. Stormin, everyday guys sharing techniques and successes. I think you're on track with your idea. Oh, mahalo, Norman. Hey, Ted Moss, how are you, brother? Excuse me. That sounds really valuable. Mediums 7-Up, yeah. Finding people who are doing what you're doing. So let's say Medium 7-Up wants to know who's doing Zoom, right? Then it's my job to find somebody, maybe put out an email or whatever, and then when I find somebody who's doing it, and ask them, would you mind coming on the show on Skype and just talking about how you teach music on Zoom? Because my wife teaches on Zoom. I set her up in her room, right? And she teaches 3rd and 4th graders on Zoom. So I kind of know how to do it, but it would be great to have someone who teaches specifically music to do it. And that would be, okay, Miles, but if I found out someone who's doing what you're looking, and let's talk to them and get their insight. Because you're doing it, right, Miles? So, it's like you're pulling it off, but maybe there are some tips and tricks that this person might need that you go, I never thought of that. That's the key. Again, streaming tech for the rest of us. Uncle Andy, you mentioned yesterday that your wife is a teacher. What kind of setup does she have? I teach social studies and American history. She has, I set her up with a Mac Mini connected to, a monitor with a webcam, okay? And that webcam she can take, and we built a whiteboard over here to her left. Oh, you know what? Let me go back. This thing ended. Hold on. Okay, so there's a whiteboard to this side. So she talks to her students. She teaches primarily reading type stuff, and then when she takes the webcam and puts it on another mount over here, and it sees the whiteboard, and then she stands there and draws on the whiteboard, and they can see it. Now, she's not like me. She doesn't want to do this crazy setup. She's like, I just want to keep it simple. I'm saying, my love, you could set up a second camera, do a switcher, and then go tick and go to a second camera. So we're working on that. But right now, the microphone on the laptop, and she boosts the sound using a Bluetooth speaker, because she doesn't want to do the headset thing, right? So I hope that kind of answers your question. And what we would do is, if we did a show specifically on how to teach online, maybe we see, here's how you teach music, here's how you teach whatever. Again, I just, how can we do it? But the reason I like Mac Minis is because, unless, and I'm a Mac guy, if you're a PC person, then, it's completely different, right? Because they're, other than laptops, most PCs, you need an external monitor, right? But I'm a monitor freak. I have a 49-inch monitor. This thing is from here all the way to there. Plus I have another one that goes from here all the way to there, right? So, because I have a lot of stuff on my screen, and I like to monitor the different platforms, right? Andy, Andy, I will be moving to Oahu soon and will need a job. Do you have or know of any IT openings? No, that's completely out of my purview. No, I'm sorry, I do not. IT jobs. Do you code? Do you edit? Do you, I'm so out of that world. And again, RTR18X, I'm trying to do things like for people who don't know what C++ is. Is that still a popular coding language? I don't know. Andy, my Bluetooth keyboard will not function on Twitch apps. Is that normal? Twitch apps. When you say Twitch apps, you mean you're bringing up Twitch on your computer, and and when you're on Twitch, your keyboard doesn't recognize it. I don't know, because I'd need to know the computer, the setup, and if your keyboard works when you're on your computer and it works on YouTube, but it doesn't work when you're on Twitch. That seems odd to me, because keyboards just talk to computers no matter what's on there. So I'm sorry. It's one of those things where you gotta list your whole setup. Again, I want to make clear, I am not an expert on anything. I'm like jack of all trades, master of none. So where I'm at with, this is kind of how you do it, and if we have specific questions like that, then I may say, hey, you know what, email me your questions here, right? And then when we do the show, I'll try to research it a little bit before we go on. But no promises, because, right? I tried 2 cameras with lavalier mic. Is that what you meant? But it slowed the video. Yeah, it depends on the bandwidth, and especially the bandwidth of your computer. If you have 2 cameras and you connect them to like a regular USB hub, the cameras go to the USB hub and they choke there before they go to the computer, and the computer freaks out a little bit, because you have to understand, a computer sees one camera and they go, oh, okay, I'll do that. You add a second camera, that computer now goes, okay, I have to take this one, and I have to prepare for the switching, right? So the processing power of your computer has a lot to do with your cameras slowing stuff down. And even the hub, you can get a hub that is designed more for video, right? So that you have the bandwidth to take that and get it to the computer, because sometimes that's a bottleneck, right? I know, because I did that. Okay. I use a little whiteboard in Zoom when taking Olelo class to ask questions. Too many students when everyone is talking. I hold it up to the camera. Great idea. boring pilot. Wow, that is a great idea. So the teacher sees all these chat and then sees yours, you know. And where does the okina go in my kai? Great idea, man. See, right there. Are you taking classes? Here's a little tip from Boring Pilot. Mean, bro. See what I'm saying? I am an IT system specialist network engineer and will help you for free if you need. Okay, see, look, right there. RTR18X, okay? Here's the person. We had a question on my keyboard not functioning with Twitch, or another one, if I have two cameras, how does that choke? So here's the thing, Boring. Maybe I can Skype you in, right? And we'll let everybody know what your expertise is. Oh, wait a minute, wrong guy, sorry. Oh, and I will help you. Yeah, right here, RTR. And I can bring you in on Skype, and you can answer. You're that day's guests, and you can answer questions that are in your lane, right? See what I'm saying? And I think that would be cool, man. Was that a specialist with 20 years experience? Exactly. We should try that, bro. We can try it right now if you have Skype, right? See, if you have Skype, I could bring you in right now, and you could maybe help brother who was saying when he puts two cameras on his computer, his whole system slows down. And you heard my explanation. I don't know if that made, if I hurt or help him, but when I did what he's doing, right, it choked. So I got a Mac Mini, a new Mac Mini with more everything, and I got a USB hub that was designed for video, so it passed through. So I used to be, I put one camera, I put two, things choke. Now, let me see if I have all my cameras here. Yeah, see, now I have this camera, plus I have this camera, plus I have this camera. You see up here, so I have one, 2, and 3 cameras going now, right? And everything seems to work well because I increased everything. Oh, if they can post their interview with you to their YouTube channel, it can be part of their resume. Well, I don't. They may be. I don't know how impressive being on my show would be to someone hiring at Amazon. But hey, I'm 33, but in love. And I love this channel because of exactly what you're talking about. You guys love on each other and have real convo. Yeah. Oh, here's RTR. I'd love to, but kind of at the job with a taco in my hand. But I will message you when available. By the way, I'm Jason Ryan from your YouTube side. Oh, Jason, how are you, brother? Yeah. You know what, bro? Instead of messaging me, send me an email if can, RTR. But what we're doing would have to take place like now, right? Like between 7 and I don't know how long we do it. I've been doing this for an hour now. I don't know how long these will be, So I'm guessing it's going to be a couple hours if we end up balawing. So between 7 and 8 Hawaii time. I don't know where you are, RTR. Okay. Yeah. Oh, see, there we go, guys. So now we have someone, right, with expertise here. He's a specialist, in systems networking engineer. And what we're talking about is essentially a little tiny network only in your house, right? So when we have questions about bandwidth or, should I increase my upload speed or download speed if you're going to try and do stuff online, right? And what resolutions should you broadcast in? a lot of times, people go, hey, I look at your stream and it's choking, right? And you go, well, it's because I'm broadcasting in too high a resolution, and when you get it, it buffers, right? If I don't have the speed to put it out there, and believe me, I bought the highest I can get, so I have like 22, what is that, kilobits per second upload. I think that's right. You know me and acronyms. I'm the president of Dyslexics Against Acronyms. Oh, okay. Woo. Okay, Gengi. Aloha, Gengi. Time for moi moi. Boy, Shaw, where you stay, moi moi? Wow. Oh, aloha, spirit abounds with Andy. Oh, thanks. I have tried Google Duo. Have you tried Google Duo instead of Skype? No, I have not. I have Zoom, and again, what I'm doing, Skype is native to the Ecamm's live software. So if I use Google Duo or Zoom or anything else, I can't bring it in as a camera. Like for instance here, see if I do this, you see that Skype logo? If someone comes in on Skype, they're there automatically. Google Duo doesn't do that, and Zoom doesn't do that. So when I have a Skype guest, I can go to me, I can go to the Skype guest, and I can do a split screen and talk to the person. Because Ecamm Live is, Skype is native to Ecamm Live. See, I'm on a Mac, I have Ecamm Live. I take Ecamm Live, I use another program called Restream that takes what I create on Ecamm Live on my computer and sends it, right? I send that through Restream, and Restream goes blink, and it sends it to the 3 platforms that I'm on, you see? And it's even geekier than that, because you have to route the audio on everything so that, I use Loopback to create a virtual patch panel, but again, that's another story. Ooh. University of Hawaii has its own IT. Everyone does, bro. Kevin, nowadays you build a building, it used to be they built the building and then they go, well, let's add the internet. Now, when the walls are bare, they're putting fiber in, and instead of adding, internet, IT, after the fact, it's, it's right there with accounting and marketing and everything. IT is like just a regular part of every company now, or it should be. And if it's not, wow, so curious. Other side of the world. Oh, what's that? Okinawa. Andy. Oh, no wonder. Oh, brah, yeah, it's early for you. Late. Go sleep. Yeah. Okinawa, what is that? 5 hours behind us and 1 day ahead, yeah? If I'm not mistaken. Well, this is fun, but going back cutting wood. Okay. Yeah, cutting wood. That's the opposite side of the coin of what we're talking about here. Hey, watch your fingers, Stephen. I love to cut wood. It's real feels, Wow, aloha ahi ahi in Okinawa. 3 screens yesterday, though. That's right. But hey, Lono, this is Lono, by the way. This is his music playing in the background. But Lono, like what you're doing, when you do online stuff, right? Maybe you can talk about something that you figured out, right? And share that with the people. This is the morning Twitch, so I want to do, tech for the rest of us, I just sold my house and will be moving back to Hawaii in the next couple months. Okay, well, let's talk on email and let's see, maybe we can, get you on and talk about networking and networking for the rest of us, right? I don't think too many people here are, setting up a secure network in a bank. Does Ecamm do your camera switching? No. My camera switching is this. You see right here? This is what they call a stream deck. And basically what it is you program it like you would program keyboard, like keyboard hotkeys. So you see these right here? So this, I push this button, right? Well, let me see. I push this button, right? And that's this screen. I push this button and it's that screen. I push this button and it's that screen. Okay. If I push this one, it goes to that. You see what I'm saying? And then this button down here, when I press it, it goes to that. Right. And if you're going to, and you can, this is the little one. They have one with like 21 buttons on it. And on this one, you can create folders. So when you, like, for instance here, I don't know if you can see this, but right here, this is another fold. Watch the buttons change. When I hit this, you see how the buttons change, right? And this is another folder, and I can put, like right here, this button here, right? You can see it right there. That's Habut Baby. Right, so when I hit that, you see Habut Baby. Why she has her own button, right? So to go back, I hit this button, and that goes back to the original folder, and then I hit this button in that folder, and it goes back to here. Now that's what I'm trying to get my wife to do, but she's like, that's too technical. I can just, because you can do like Command 1 and go to a camera and Command 2, but it's clunky. Why not just have your hand here and go, oh, how you doing? Boom, 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 boom. You see what I'm saying? And if you're teaching, right, you can put different things on there, right? Oh, on Twitch, it's easier to tag people. It gives you suggestions after you type. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. And follow if you can. Oh, careful, Andy. No touch the sign off button. You know what? Look at this. Watch here. Oh, hold on. Oh, man. This is my earphone amp, but it has tubes, and I just dropped it. These tubes might break. Okay, anyway, you're talking about the sign-off button? Look here. See, I hit this button, and I go to this folder. Then I have to go to another folder that's deeper, and there's the sign-off button. You see what I'm saying? So I have to go 2 folders down to be able to get to it, right? So it's harder, it's almost impossible now to accidentally hit. But you remember, bro, right? I used to hit that all the time. My friend Ed was...
I want to go take mom's car to the service.
To what?
To be serviced.
Oh, to get service?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can leave that door open, son. Thanks. That's my son. He's taking my wife's car to go get serviced. Andy, what happened? Oh, wait. My friend Ed was the IT for Sears Building, Chicago. And, right. He played some of my other music, island style, throughout their systems. Oh, that's cool. Well, maybe we can talk to him, if he wants to. All right, Habut Baby. Yeah, she's a star here. Let me go back to the chat window. Andy, when will you be able to get subs from Twitch since you are now an affiliate? I'm not an affiliate yet. I've done all the affiliate requirements, but I have to pass 2 applications. One is tax and one is something else where you agree to their service thing. So I'm not an affiliate yet, but I have, again, made the requirements, right? Will you get money from Twitch subs? I think so. I don't. Did you get paid when they make subs? I didn't know that. Oh, that would be good. I don't know. I see. I see what you're saying. I think you do. Yeah. Again, you would know better than me. What I'm trying to do is just, build a base first, and I hadn't thought of that. Who determines the price on that? Do you know about that, RTR? I do not. It's funny, I don't look at that site because I don't care what you do. There's no money in it, really. What? Hey, Kalaheo, what is this, bro? Oh man, mahalo, bro. Heading out to Fix Tire. Appreciate the chat. Wow, bro. You must. $100. Kalaheo. Oh, I really appreciate it. Yes, subs cost money on Twitch. Well, okay, let me look into that, RTR, because I don't know how you determine the price, and what's the advantage of a sub. And again, I'm not an affiliate yet. When they send you the thing, you get, it's $5 a month, and I'm guessing subs get something special, because why would somebody sub if you can just follow and get the same thing? I don't know. I have to look into that. And people can gift subs. See, I gotta learn all that kind. Again, what I'm trying to do is write on this. I hesitate because I don't want to call it a show. I'm just trying to test the waters with people. Would something that happens 7 o'clock a.m. Hawaii time about technology be something that we can do exclusively on Twitch? Now, what will happen, and I'm hoping, is it's not just Hawaii people. I mean, we're always going to talk small kind pidgin, but other people may go, hey, I'm interested in tech also, and I'm not from Hawaii, and this isn't Hawaii centric. But if we say, hey, never mind, do that, everything will be all kapakahi. Somebody might go, exactly, what did you mean just then? Oh, sorry, bro. I forgot to translate for the pigeon impaired, Emotes and supporting broadcasters and no ads. Really? Emotes are those emoji things, right? Yeah. Watch out. Garen Balbert not gonna make one habut baby emote. Hey, if you don't mind, that's hello Smitty. Emotes are like, they're like emojis on Twitch. So if somebody says something like, oh, I never mean to do that, sorry, you can put the habut baby emote or whatever, because you got to build them, right? I mean, I think there's certain automatic ones, but yeah, emoji, yeah. Okay. Well, hey, RTR, maybe you're going to be our Twitch guy. Seems like you know more about it. Maybe we can talk about Twitch stuff if you're good at it. I don't know. See, that's the kind of thing. I can bring you in on Skype and you can say, okay, here's been my experience. I do this, I do that. If you want to do this, then do that, whatever. This is Ron. Since I work from home, I would tune in all the time from California. Well, Ron, see, there you go again. Here we have Ron, who works from his house. How much remote broadcasting type stuff do you do? Do you Zoom? Do you, even just exchanging files, large files? Maybe you're very good at Dropbox or WeShare or what. There's a number of those kind of platforms. People might not necessarily broadcast, but they might, they would appreciate help in how to transfer a giant file or do a Word document or a presentation. What they call that? The one where you show the slides. I forget. I used to do it all the time. Now I don't remember. But you know what I'm saying? When you, okay, let me show you a presentation on today's, whatever. And they pink, and they flip through slides. Maybe you do that. Shoots, but my kids no more. LOL. They actually have gaming channels. Yeah, but the whole gaming thing is very different. They sit there and they play games, and they're in the corner, and then and then the game is happening, and they blah blah blah. And the thing about that is, that oftentimes there's a lot of swearing, and there's a whole generation who don't even hear the F-bomb. They say it so much, Like a webinar? No. PowerPoint is what I was talking about, Medium. Sometimes people want to do a PowerPoint presentation. And in PowerPoint, you can have videos, and you can have graphs that move and do all kind of fancy stuff. And, a lot of people, if they want to, present a quarterly report to their people, right? They have to create it, and then the board of directors all watches their stream, and then they go, okay, here's how soybeans did this quarter or whatever. Your page can help me in a class I'm taking, Intro Interpersonal Communications. Well, there you go, Sandra. You've Sandra Kalihiwan. Maybe you could help us on how to speak on camera, because that's part of it, right? Not everybody is like me, Valao, can just sit here and go, I gotta, for an hour. Some people, they're self-conscious. Some people, they don't, one of the things that kind of bugs me when you look at a lot of people, even on YouTube, they do this. Hi, everybody, and welcome. It's great to have you here. I would just like to say that it's I'm so happy. You know what I mean? It's like instead of figuring out where the camera is and looking at the camera, they look at themselves on screen on their phone. So they're always looking like this. And you see people in commercials doing that. And you see people on YouTube. They do their whole show like this because they're looking at themselves on camera and not finding out where the lens is. And if you're going to try to communicate with people, you have to, quote, look them in the eye. Now, I have my chat down here, so you see me doing this, but I try to come up as often as I can. Just that, as far as an interpersonal communication thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Sandra? Yeah. Right here. Aloha Smitty. Me too. I'm working from home, supporting others trying to work from home when I'm not hamajanging. Well, there you go, Aloha Smitty. If you say, hey, here's what people have asked me, or the problems I see, and you can share some of those things, right? So again, this is broadcasting tech for the rest of us, not for the guys that use all those acronyms nobody know, right? Ah, gotcha. Yep. I make slides and use Google Slides now. Yes, but if you want to broadcast that to people, let's say you're teaching somebody and you want to bring that up, maybe you can share hints you have, Miles, or you can share, or you can ask things that you'd like to improve, right? Max is 2 gigabytes for free file transfer. Yeah, and you know what? You try to do a video, 2 gigabytes gets right there. I pay extra for a larger Dropbox, but still, what I could use help on, how do you create a public Dropbox? So I can say, hey, if anyone wants to send me a file, send it to this, and it just automatically ends up in there, so I can go to it, as opposed to, I created a Dropbox, here's your link, put your link, you know what I'm saying? Because I would love to say to the Hamajang gang, oh, you send me one video or file or whatever, And that's what I could use help on, right? Ooh, live view is good for mobile casting live view. Yeah, and again, RTR, I'm not familiar what that is, and maybe you can talk specifically about that. You know, as the moderator and interviewer, my job will be, okay, we have RTR and he's our guest, and he'll be talking about live view. So first of all, bro, what is live view? And you say, yada, da, 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 da. And I go, okay, anybody got any questions about that? And then people ask questions, right? Love the slack key in the background. Oh, mahalo. Right. And then when someone asks a question, then who's ever the Skype guest would answer that. And then I go, okay, thanks, bro. And now we're gonna talk about yada, yada, yada. Sounds like you need an FTP server site. Yeah, probably, right? But still, yeah, I guess I could send that link out. Yeah, for secure file transfer. Yeah, I get it. I that's how I sent my show files to the television station. I would create and edit everything in my house, and then I'd open their FTP site, and that's how I would upload the stuff. And it was a one-way thing. Nobody can go in there and take stuff out. So, yeah, good idea. You know, but again, I'm thinking about so many things. That's low on the totem pole because not that many people want to send me files. But I would love to have everybody like take pictures, not pictures, but videos on their phone of where they live or whatever, and send it to me. Yeah. Hey, Randy, how are you, brother? Randy, Dropbox get personal and business, right? But it's all about this kind, right? You know, you like pay for the business, and I don't use it that much. I have choke space on a personal, but I guess business is what Randy, what you're saying is on business. I could, you know, open something up and figure it out. But if you, Randy, there you go, bro, and plus you get broadcasting experience. Randy, maybe you could be the guy to come on and say, okay, listen, if you want to accept files from any kind of people, then open up a Dropbox business, and here's the cost, and here are the advantages. You know what I'm saying? So Randy, bro, suit up. We need you on the field. We tried recording for 3 days. Let's see, aloha pu'alani. I've tried recording it for 3 days. Keep making mistakes. Oh, but it's for you. Oh, there, a little private conversation going on. Oh, just logging in using the Twitch app, and all is good for me. All right, on 915 Jojo. Appreciate it. Hawaii needs fiber optics. Well, it's not like I can't help you on that one. They do have it, Kevin. It's expensive, and it's only available in certain areas. I looked into it, right? And, you know, there's no way I can pay, you know, thousands of dollars to have them pull a line specifically for me. And when they do that, they want to make sure other people would be interested in it. I kind of looked into that, but I completely agree. Yes, you are right. You can set up an FTP server and host it yourself. Yeah, I have a network drive that I'm trying to do, and it's free. Right, great, but you know, it's like on my plate of things to do. You know, people forget I'm a one-man band. I do the other show, I edit all that stuff, I do all these things and configure all these cameras and stuff, and then someone just set up an FTP server. So guess what? RTR, suit up. I need Randy. I need RTR. I need brother with the networking. How you, Andy? Randy, I don't know how to answer a 3-word question. It would take me 20 minutes. I'm doing good. You know, that's the generic answer. I'm still trying to do what you're doing. Really? Hey, well, maybe that's what this show is going to be about, Randy. You know, I mean, if you need to ask specific questions, right? Like, see, what I'm doing here, you can probably see from this window. This is my main camera, right? This over here is the chat from YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, all congealed so everybody can see what everybody else is saying. But when I want to highlight something, I can do that, or or bring them up, and that's down here, right? So this is what we call the chat window. But like I don't know if you saw before, I can do this, right? I can go like this, right? And this is, we can holo, right? I'm up here and you can still see the chat, but I can still put you down there like that, right? And sometimes we do it like this because, people get bored and, oh, hey, Big Island, I've never been there a long time, and they can spockanize that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Starlink coming soon. Oh. In a world where people need unlimited fiber optics, Starlink is coming soon. Andy, is it AT&T provider for fiber optics? So I forget. I looked into it a while ago. It wasn't available, and I just, released it from my brain. Do a search, bro. Fiber optics availability Hawaii, right? I hope to be back on Oahu by December. Well, we'll see, bro. Plenty of people trying to get back. Another beautiful day in paradise. Yes, Pualani, it is very nice here. And still only 8:30. I'll probably do this for another half an hour. And again, I'm just dipping my toe in the water. But it seems from the initial response that people are kind of interested in what we're thinking about doing on the morning Twitch, because before I build a graphic. Andy, earlier I meant to say that I have been teaching music online since March, and I can talk about my setup and optimizing Zoom setting for music. Oh, see, there you go. Right? Imagine the intro on that one, Miles, right? Hey, today we're going to talk about Miles. He's our Skype guest. He teaches music online. And it's not like teaching anything else because you kind of have to hear the notes, so lag, if you're both trying to play together, is an issue. Let's bring in Miles and have him talk about how he deals with these subjects. See what I'm saying, Miles? So prepare yourself, because when I get that affiliate status, or we can test it, but right now, until most of the people are here to learn, streaming tech for the rest of us, it might be a little premature. But guess what, brother? Don't forget about it, and let's talk about that for the morning Twitch. Yeah, Andy, I enjoyed looking at everybody wherever they stay. Yeah. We have December flight to Oahu too. Plenty of people do, and I hope it all works out. It's not fiber speed, but Starlink will be capable of delivering internet speeds of 100 megabits per second or more with ultra low latency to people all around the world. Is that a satellite thing, RTR? And again, pardon me, but when your only tool is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. RTR, I'm saying, like, today we're going to have RTR on, and he's going to talk about Starlink. What is it? How does it compare to fiber? Is it available to regular people? Is it easy to configure? Do you need it? What will it cost? What is Starlink? Let's talk to RTR 18X. Boom! Bring you in. Okay, here's what's up. You catch. You see where it might go. this is a very courageous venture. Good on you, Andy. Oh, thank you, Born Pilot. Appreciate it. Please, I'm there. Right on. Okay. And you and Miles, and you can pimp out your online lessons a little bit too. No shame, do that when we talk. Okay. Hawaii Verizon is the first 100% fiber network. It's directed to the home. We have fiber pipe, but it will get glass strands, carry lot. Yeah, we understand what fiber is, Kevin. But again, it will be my job to keep the conversation for the rest of us. And what I mean by for the rest of us, the people, when you say, FIOS, I'm going to say, whoa, hold on. Let's go back and define, what that means and what it means to the regular person. You see what I mean? It will be, whenever you talk tech, there's a danger, right, to talk to people who, and I'm not saying this is you, Kevin, but there are people who don't want to solve your problems so much as they want to look smart. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden they try to snow blind you with all this technology and acronyms and all that. And see how smart I am, and that's how I understand this. Yeah, but you haven't helped anyone. And that's, yes, they are low Earth orbitable satellites. Yeah. How do they stop all those things from crashing into each other? You know how much stuff is up there right now? Oh. And the hammer doesn't work on this screen here, because look, it just hits the tiki. Well, it doesn't even reach there yet. Hey, do you have an updated web page? No. You can get to me there, but hey, Randy, if you want to get in touch with me, here, do it here. Can you see that? info@boomatide.com. The web page, I got to get in there. I'm looking for, a good web page designer to try to support the streaming thing. But again, one-man band, Randy. There's only so much I can do. And what I'm trying to do too, and if you'll notice that on this show, it's just me talking. So that's easy to do. It's not like I have a lot of work to do to pre-production. After this, and then I try to take a little nap and then do the pre-production for the 3:30 show that has, it has this kind of stuff. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I create for my 3:30 show. I don't know if you've seen it, Randy, but check this out. This is the opening. Here, hold on. And of course, everything's over it. You see.
Come on, everybody.
And we can still chat. You still see the chat. And I would put this in its independent window.
We got going
but you look at, I did all this editing.
No matter what's going on, we'll get you in the mood. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, and soon you feeling good. Jang Gang is the way we keep it real. Put aside our differences. Aloha is what we feel. If all the people of the world could join us, then they'll see. Maybe they can finally find peace and harmony.
And then when this is pow, we come back to the show. Of course, I don't come back to this screen. I come back to the full, hey, how's it, everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Andy Boomatai, and I will be your host. So welcome to the Daily Pigeon Live. That kind of guy. It's more of a show. All the stuff, we grew up with, But this show, it's, hey, how's it? What's going on? I'll get some coffee. I hope you do too. Let's talk tech, One of my favorite songs that Lono does is playing right now. I could do that all day. Mahalo Lono. If you're interested in that music, you can go to lonomusic.com, and he has it all available there. In fact, he gave away a whole playlist recently on the Daily Pigeon Live as a way to thank the Hamajang Gang, which is what we call everybody who participates in the chat. Just as a way to say mahalo, right? But you can buy the CD certainly, and it sounds like that. What happened was one day, I've been wearing out Lono's Molokai Ohina. Yeah, you know what, RTR? I don't know if you heard this, but I was playing a Spotify playlist by Harris Heller, right, which is copyright free, so I could play it in the background, right? And I was saying, I would love to have Slack Key in the background when I'm talking, but no more. Hey, Lono went, he heard that and went, and sent me a whole playlist that he owns, so I don't have to worry about copyright, and it sounds like that. How's that? I went, score. I know. Yeah, you remember that this, huh? But you know what? I got to tell you, that's another thing that I'm trying to do with the daily Twitch, the morning Twitch, right? Is have a show. I always hesitate to say that is open to everyone, not just those with an interest from Hawaii. Right? I mean, the Daily Pigeon, if you never grow up Hawaii, you might be lost a little bit, especially when we, boss out the pigeon, right? But on the morning Twitch, can I help speak small kind Pigeon? And, hey, well, yeah, I'm from Hawaii, that's the way I talk. Why, what are you? Trey, I notice you're pretty good with the tech, but what's wrong with the way you speak? Guess what? But, And what made me think of that, RTR, is, this, when we were doing the this thing, I was getting emails saying, I would love to join the Daily Pigeon Live, but you guys seem like a family party. I don't even want to comment because I don't want people going, hey, who's this? Somebody else. And you guys know each other well enough that you're trying to recognize each other's baby pictures. So, we had to kind of open it up, especially when we went to 3 platforms. So I apologize, and this, it wasn't something we created. It was like most stuff on Daily Pigeon. It just evolved, right? And that's what I'm hoping to do with the morning Twitch, right? Is to create I hesitate to say layperson's technical channel where, Shame asks stupid questions, right? I don't know if you've ever gone to one of those sites where they're talking about all kinds and you're like, oh man. I was just wondering, what does the word reboot mean? You don't want to ask a question, but on the morning Twitch, no shame. Just ask them because we go, okay, this is what it means, I lowered the music. I hope I didn't make them too loud. Oh, mahalo Lono, love you, Hamajang. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that is over. Shoots, I miss them. Yeah, and I don't know if you heard me talk about this big squirrel nuts, but for those who don't know, on the Daily Pigeon Live, I would put a baby picture up and we would all try to guess whose baby picture that was, right? Well, I was getting flagged by YouTube because they're very cognizant of babies and children because there's a lot of freaks out there. So when they saw me posting baby pictures constantly, I kept getting flagged and I have to go back to them and go, no, because the bot does that. A human doesn't that. So on every time I posted, I would have to ask for a human review so they could look back and it was just like every time, okay, flag, boom, you're flagged because of possibly inappropriate content for dealing with children. And I'm like, great, that's the last list I want to be on, right? So you think, and it was fun, and, but, it's a different world, right? And rightly so. I get how they want to protect kids. They don't know. Do you remember Leo Laporte on Tech TV? Yeah, I just watched Leo Laporte. He's on Twitch. He's doing a Twitch thing. His set is a lot smaller now. Remember when he had he tried to be a network. I think he grew too fast, but now he has a regular set, and they talk about, and he has 3 or 4 guests, and they talk about, but it's on a level where I'm going, what are you talking about? And they know the ins and outs of what companies bought what companies. Again, hopefully we can create the morning Twitch streaming tech for the rest of us. I'm starting to like that. I always have to practice saying it to see how it sounds, because I don't like them sound pretentious. So it wasn't 4 turtles getting us flagged. Well, that did too, because we used to call it 420. Remember? Because and the videos were all 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. It was like a joke, right? For the 420 gang. Remember, we used to call them the 420. And when saying 420, the bot would go, drug promotion or whatever, and then I'd have to go in and go, no, the minute, I can. I just, what it's like. Yeah, Leo Laporte. Yeah, I know. I like Leo. I learned a lot from him. But again, Stephen, what we're trying to do, and as you know, because we talk offline, create the morning Twitch to be streaming tech for the rest of us. Stephen, Miles was talking about how, well, let me back up. I don't know if you just logged on, but I would like to have guests on that are doing things like you and Miles are doing. You're teaching music online, right? So maybe I bring you and Miles in, and you can talk about how you do that in such a way that it might help anyone who's trying to teach something online. Like when you said the other day when you were trying to teach me ukulele, Stephen, when you said, yeah, this is hard. Imagine on a bad webcam with low resolution and I can't see their fingers. By the way, you know what, Stephen, speaking of that, I realized why I was having problems when we were trying to figure out the was it the F or something? Because you said no, go 1 toward the bottom. But what we didn't establish, is this the bottom of the ukulele, or is this the bottom? So bottom means this way, or does bottom mean that way? That's what was confusing me from a dyslexic standpoint, right? Bottom, so I would go down and you'd go, no. Go up, but to the bottom, and I go up and then to the bottom. So this is, you know what I'm saying? So those are little things from an idiot's point of view. Okay, which way is bottom? This is down and this is bottom, or is this down and this is bottom? Yeah, but Stephen, yeah, exactly. Or I bring in Miles in, and then I bring you in, or vice versa, whatever, and then you both talk. See here, look at it here. See, I teach group classes too. That's also tricky in other ways. Yes, Stephen does that too, Miles. So you know what I mean? That's a show, right there. Now it needs to be, it needs to include information that people teaching anything online. Now you can talk specifically about teaching music, but as the host, I would go, okay, now if you're teaching social studies, I hope you understand the tips and tricks both Miles and Stephen have contributed. Okay, you catch? That's where my brain is at. And again, we're going to wrap up here in 10 minutes. But my idea is to do this every morning at 7 o'clock. We do the morning Twitch exclusively on Twitch, okay? Because when I get affiliate status and I can do all those other things, I won't be broadcasting into Facebook and YouTube. So if you're interested in participating and what we're doing might be of value of you, if you can, please go to Twitch, right? And it looks like this, boop, right here, hold on. It looks like that, okay? And you look in the top over here, I gotta move stuff. Right there, that little search bar right there, okay, where it says search, and that's right in the middle of the Twitch page. That's where when you first come in, it kind of looks like this. Wait a minute. It looks. This is what the Twitch page. Oh, you know what? Let me get out of here. Hold on, you guys. Okay. If you go like this, this is what the Twitch page looks like when you first get there. Okay, and it has all these things you can go and you see down here on categories. It says just chatting. Uh-oh, what happened? Hey, come on, you. Skype current applications. What? Uh-oh, Skype. Okay, now if I go back to here, what happened? Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Duh. See, I could use some help here too. See here, okay, right? See how it says just chatting right here? Okay, this is the new thing. Now, mostly it's about gaming, right? But when you go to twitch.tv, this little search bar here is where you type in Andy Bumatai, and when you do that, it'll go to my page. Here, I'll show you. Okay, oh yeah, here. I have it already loaded. Okay, see, when you search Andy Bumatai like that, right, then this page becomes available, right, here. And this is where you, when you click on that, you go to my page and then well, let's try it. Okay, if I click on this, right, then, hey, click. Something's, oh yeah, here it is. Okay, now see down here on the bottom, I'm getting this infinite thing right there. Right there is the follow button, and that's how you follow. Let me get out of here. I'm just freaking myself out. Oh, I know. Sorry. Because you know you got that infinity thing because I'm broadcasting what I'm looking at. Hey, come on. Come to Twitch, Hammer Jane Gang. Then sub me too. Yeah. Oh. You could charge extra for that. I'm going to try to, you know, I don't know how you would charge shakalaka, you know. And there are ways, once I get affiliate status, which I have, again, satisfied all the requirements for, but they haven't given it to me yet because they got to figure out some tax thing. But when that happens, you can do things like you can subscribe to the channel, and that costs $5 a month, according to someone who just posted, and then you don't see ads, right? And of that $5 a month, I get a tiny piece of it, right? And then I think how I can make money on Twitch also is people can do what they call cheer. So they buy cheer buttons or icons, and they can give me one of those, and then I make 5 cents or whatever it is, right? And I guess you could give 100, and then it would be, what, $5 or something? I don't know. You know, so there's ways to do it, but primarily, since I can't broadcast into 3 platforms and I can only broadcast in Twitch, I'm trying to figure out how to do that, as opposed to just, forget it then, and turning it off. Oh, here, people can also gift subs to their followers. Okay, yeah, I got to learn all that stuff, RTR. I'm already glazing over. And donate and give them bits. Yeah. You know, it would be nice if everyone had the same language, right? But we get bits and emotes as opposed to super chats and emojis, you know, so. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in to what essentially is us test driving the idea of the morning twitch. The next thing too is how often do I do it, right? Do I do it every day, right? And then which is going to involve me going back to sleep here, you know, so I can do the 3:30 show, right? Or do I do it Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or whatever? You know, I don't, like this morning, I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm, okay, should I go edit or should I figure out how to do the morning twitch, right? Guess what I chose? And I don't have anything really to edit. So, I need dolphins. Wait, what is this? I need dolphins. Dolphins, turtles, and Shaka on Twitch. Oh, I get it. Maybe, but here's the thing. When I get affiliate status, when I finish all the requirement, what do you call that? Applications, I can make my own emotes. I think you're allowed to make 5 of them. So I'm thinking Habut baby, dolphin, Shaka, you know, maybe turtle, and one wave. So that's how you wave to people, but I'm gonna do a wave like this, right? Oh my, too funny, Miles. Emotes, subs, and bits. Oh my. That is funny. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine Andy on TikTok. No, that's never gonna happen. You know, and again, I like live streams. I've been on here in 3 minutes. I've been on for 2 hours. What's TikTok? 10 seconds or something silly. I mean, it's hard enough for me to keep things down to a minute on Instagram, right? So, I don't know. Oh, no B1 light late, Andy. Stay on all the time. Oh, that's how, man, I hadn't thought of that. Just live online. Get one camera on my head. Constantly walk around. Okay, I gotta mute the sound because I gotta go bathroom. Okay? Okay, here's me in the shower. Oh no, I dropped the soap. Oh, this gonna be ugly. Good morning, gang. How's it be? Aloha. What a pleasant surprise. Yeah, we're just about to wrap it up. We've been on since 7 o'clock. We are rehearsing the morning twitch. Okay, because what we're trying to organize is me going on to Twitch exclusively in the morning, 7 o'clock Hawaii time, and talking about streaming tech for the rest of us. In other words, a layperson's explanation to what it takes to go on online and stream, whether it be Zoom, Skype, teaching online, cameras, lighting, microphones, all kind. Oh, not the soap! I'm gonna turn my camera off. Hold on. Oh, Andy, the Truman Show. No. I hear Keeping Up with the Kardashians is over. Next, Keeping Up with Andy. Oh man, I am proud to say I have never watched anything having to do with the Kardashians. Okay, serious. And I was just like, you know, I don't get it. I understand who they are, but when your job is just being you, good luck. I'll be doing something else. On the daily Twitch, my emphasis, and you guys help me stay in that lane, will be how can we help those who will be online more and more in this new normal. that we're all experiencing. We're all going to be doing online to some extent, whether it be family, work, teaching, just moving files around, anything. Online is it. So, let's learn together and do it in such a way that you're not pulling your hair out, because I promise you, I have done my share of that. Okay? Oh, I still getting all kind tech educated. That's all right there. That's the idea of it, right? Hey, Ellen, mahalo for joining in from Pensacola. We are gonna wrap this show up right now. I'm going to have to visit the Twitch side. Yes, Pili, go to twitch.tv. In the middle, you'll see search. Type Andy Bumatai in that search place. You'll see my page. When it comes up, hit the purple follow button, and you are in. Okay? There we go. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it. Sandra Kalihiwan. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Mahalo for the first, hopefully of many, morning Twitchies. Our morning Twitch. Streaming tech for the rest of us. Okay? I'm going to hit the button. Mahalo for watching. Aloha.